Maryam's question is about istikhara. How can we make istikhara? If you read the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, and it's a single hadith, and if you read it, you will benefit and learn from it and know exactly what is to be done and what is not to be done. So the Prophet says, ﷺ, whenever one attempts to do something, this means إِذَا هَمَّ أَحَدُكُمْ بِالْأَمْرِ, meaning that it is not to make a choice between two things. I have two pens, this one and this one. So this black and this is blue. Which one to buy? I wouldn't pray istikhara so that Allah would direct me and guide me to which one to buy. This is not how istikhara works. A man has two proposals. One who lives in Az-Zarqa and the other one lives in Amman. So he's hesitant which one to get married to. Then he prays istikhara. No, this is not the way it works. Then how does it work? The Prophet says, when someone attempts to do something, meaning that I made up my mind to get married to the one who lives in Az-Zarqa. Now I've made up my mind. The conditions, the qualifications, description fits what I want. I made up my mind. Now I pray istikhara. Then what is the use of istikhara? The istikhara is asking Allah Azza wa Jal to choose whether this marriage is good for me or not, whether buying that car is good for me or not, whether applying for this job, which I have already got my mind made up on picking it, is it good for me or not? So I say the dua after I pray. So the Prophet says, إِذَا هَمَّ أَحَدُكُمْ بِالْأَمْرِ فَلْيُصَلِّ رَكْعَتَيْنِ مِن دُونِ الْفَرِيضَةِ. You have to pray 2 rak'ahs other than the faridah. So Sunnat al-Fajr does the job, it does the job. Tahiyyat al-Masjid does the job, no problem. Duha prayer, go for it. So I pray 2 rak'ahs. After I give salam, according to the most authentic opinion of scholars, I ask Allah, do I raise my hands or not? It's not mentioned in the hadith. So say it without raising your hands. And what do I say? You say, Oh Allah, Allahumma inni astakhiruka bi'ilmik, wa astaqdiruka biqudratik, wa as'aluka min fadlika al-azim, fa innaka taqdiru wa la aqdiru wa ta'lamu wa la a'lamu innaka anta 'allamul ghuyub. You say these words. I'm not at liberty to translate them. You can find them in the Fortress of the Muslim. Maryam, I'm presuming you're an Arab, so inshallah you know. So you say this, asking Allah, if marrying that woman, buying that car, applying for that job is good for me and for my welfare in this dunya and in the akhirah, then make it happen and make it easy for me to get it and attain it. But if it is not good for me in this dunya or in the akhirah, and it's not good for my affairs, then take it away from me and give me something better than it in its place and make me satisfied with that. So you're asking Allah to make me satisfied with the choice. Sheikh, I almost died just to get that car. I love that car. I prayed istikhara, I could not buy it. Akhi, this is from Allah. But if your istikhara was original, if you asked Allah Azza wa Jal wholeheartedly, you would have felt comfortable. So when you pray istikhara and make the dua and you apply and you propose and you move on, go ahead and progress in whatever you wanted to do, and it doesn't materialize, you feel content. You never have regrets. You would never come after 10 years and you say, had I bought that car 10 years ago, life would have been different. Had I married that woman, I would have done this and that. No, because you prayed istikhara, you gave your control to Allah Azza wa Jal to choose for you, and when Allah did that, you accepted it and were content with it. About the conditions, I don't know what you meant by that, but Some people say, okay, is it part of istikhara? Now I proposed to the woman in Az-Zarqa and I saw a dream. And in the dream there were a lot of snakes with blue eyes. So is this related? So should I cancel it? No, akhi, dreams have no impact on istikhara. A lot of the girls call and say, a man proposed, I prayed istikhara, and then he canceled the proposal. And when we asked the family why, he said that his mother saw a nightmare related to the marriage and they canceled it. This is not related to istikhara, this is related to shaitan. Satan himself personally came and gave your mother this dream so that he would cancel a righteous and good and pious wedding like that. So istikhara has nothing to do with dreams. It doesn't have anything to do with a sign. So I looked at the sky and I saw like a window opening. No, there's nothing like this. This is all nonsense. It is not, has nothing to do with I went out of my home and there was a car crash, or there was a black cat dead on the doorway, or what. All of this is nonsense. So what is istikhara? Make up your mind to choose something, pray 2 rak'ahs that are not related to fard, make the dua and move on. Continue, proceed with it, and inshallah, if there's good in it, Allah will make it happen.